We have a 2004 Acura TL. I just got my windshield replaced, and I had the tech pull out the rear view mirror, like, you know, this clip right here, because I wasn't able to do it. So in this video, we're gonna be replacing the broken rear view mirror with the new one. So the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna make sure there's no keys in the ignition, and you want to use a pry tool like this one. So I already jump started it, but what I usually do, I usually attack the edges. So I'll push this in, and then this will come out. I'll push this side in, that will come out, and then the top, you can just use your fingers, and it comes out just like that. So you have this green clip right here. All you have to do is disconnect this. So just push that down, and then it should slide right out like that. And then you have another clip right here. You just push this black piece in, and then it should slide out. So you push it in. Let's see if I could do it with one hand. There we go, and it come right out. And then you're gonna have access to two bolts. It looks like a 8mm or a 10. So you have one right there, and you have one right there. So I double check, it's actually a 8mm bolt. So you can grab our socket wrench, and we're gonna take it out, turning it counterclockwise. So just loosen it like that, and then we go to the left side. Just loosen it like that, and then you should be able to turn the rest by hand. Loosen it a little bit more. Let's do the right side. Okay, let's see if we can turn it by hand. Yes, we can. Place that right there, so we're gonna lose it. And then on the right side, place it right there. And then this whole thing just comes right off. And then you have another clip, which is for the rear view mirror, you know, the dimmer. So just squeeze that right there, and then it should slide off. But you're gonna have to use two hands for it. So we got this piece off, and then you have to disconnect this plug right here, which is attached to your rear view mirror. So you want to squeeze this top right here, and then actually squeeze right here. Squeeze that up, and then pull it back. There you go. Now we got everything out, and let's go and grab the replacement. The reason why I'm replacing this, because I was driving one day, and I was just adjusting this, and I heard like a snap, and a little piece of plastic fell off. So what happened is there was a round piece right here that broke off. See this right here? It's supposed to be in here, but because this piece broke off, it just loose like this. So, you know, it was a headache driving around with not being able to look at your rear view mirror, but we got the replacement, and now we're gonna replace it. This is how the replacement looks like, and it looks like they had a problem, you know, taking it off of the car, you know, in the junkyard. So they actually spliced the wires and then they reconnected, and hopefully it works. But you look at the back, everything is attached, so we're good to go. All right, so we're gonna plug this in, and then we're gonna put the key in the ignition, and we're gonna test out to see if the dimmer works or not. So it goes in like that. Push it in, you're gonna hear a clip. All right, so we're gonna grab the car key. We're not gonna start up the car, we're just gonna turn it 1, 2, click. We're gonna hit this dimmer to see if this lights up. Look, I don't know if you can see in the video, but the green light lights up. That means that this wire works. So even though they splice it, it definitely works. Now we're gonna do a reverse step and put everything back in. So when placing the rear view mirror back on, you want to squeeze this metal piece. So squeeze it towards you, and then slide it in the bottom, and then start from the bottom and then slide it up. So basically when you squeeze it towards you, you start from the bottom, and then it should slide right up. So it's gonna be like this. So I'm squeezing it like that, and then just slide it up. But you don't have to lock it in now, so we're gonna do it like this for now. We're gonna replace the cover back on. We're gonna plug everything in, and we're gonna make sure everything works. So what I did, before I put this console back on, I grabbed all the plugs and the wire, and I put it through this opening right here so it doesn't get caught. And it's gonna look just like this. It's gonna tend to want to fall, so what you want to do, you want to grab one of the bolt, and then you want to put it on first before you do anything else. So tighten it by hand, and then you grab the left bolt, put it in the left side, same thing. Now we can grab the ratchet and we can turn it, we can tighten it clockwise. And then this side. Go back to the left side. There you go. We're gonna grab this blue plug right here, and then we're gonna plug it in right here. Right, that's plugged in. Now we're gonna stick the key in the ignition, and we're gonna make sure the dimmer works. So the key is in. 1 click, 2 click, and then we're gonna hit this button in the bottom. If it lights up green, I mean it works. First thing I did was plug in this black plug right here. This is gonna power up your overhead dome console light. Watch, when I click on this, it should turn on. See, it's on. And then this, no, not this one, this is your Bluetooth module. You want to leave that alone. But this green one is gonna plug into this blue box right here, and this is gonna control your power to your sunroof. I got it plugged in. We're gonna once again stick the key in the ignition. We're gonna make sure the sunroof button works. So, push this up. You can hear that noise. We're gonna close it back, and then we're gonna test out the vanity. Not the vanity, the dome light. This one. Everything works. So let's push everything back up in place. So start off from the top. Just like that. And there you go. Then all I have to do is slide this up and snap it back in place. Like that, and let's test it out. Wow, there you go. Now I have a working and functional rear view mirror. So I went from this broken one to this working one. So this how you replace your rear view mirror for a 2004, 2008 Acura TL. Thanks for watching.